equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere. Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
Alright, so here we go. We're gonna do a guide of my own sorts here, possibly. I think I can get this done. But we are gonna be scanning all of the keepers, 20 keepers, so here I am just exiting, of course, during this broadcast. I'm gonna be exiting here and going straight over up to this keeper to start. So, it says we shouldn't disturb them, but I'm doing this for the side quest and YouTube purposes, of course. So, for anybody who's watching future videos, here we go. So, we're playing through the Mass Effect Legendary Edition. This is the first keeper that I'm electing to scan right off of the ship. So, let's see. I'll head down this elevator down to C-Sec, and there's going to be two keepers to scan. So.
Alliance officials have raided a dangerous cult controlled by a former Alliance officer, Major Kyle. Major Kyle surrendered and is now being treated for severe post-traumatic stress disorder.
Major Kyle. Alright. It's going to take me some time to find the other keepers as well. This is sort of a guide just by me going off of intuition based off of what I'm finding, but I know there's one keeper right where the requisition officer is, just off to the right, so I'm going to scan him for this, add it to the database. Now let's see, on this part I am going to go all the way over towards this end of C-Sec here. There's at least one. I don't think there's another right around here that I'm aware of. Go up these stairs and there's a keeper right here. Scan. That's at least 3 right off the bat. Let's see. Obviously, I can't go that way. Here I'm doing this just before Vermeer, but after Noveria, I'm doing a whole bunch of side quests. This is part of my side quest objectives. I am going to actually head out to the Presidium from this point on and go to...
With all this exploration of Prothean culture, this must be like a survey for you, Liara.
Our travels now are somewhat different from my normal excavations. I would prefer lengthier studies and fewer explosions.
Yes, most of the technology I had hoped to bring back to the flotilla has subsequently attempted to kill us.
Alright, first part, like I said, I am going to head out to the embassies to scan the keepers there. There's at least one off the bat that I know of. Really 2. I could actually scan. The main one is... let's see. Not this way, actually. It's towards... here we go. Embassy Lounge. I don't believe there's any in this. As far as I know, there's like just about no keepers in this area to scan. Definitely not where Anderson is, or even in the Bolus Lounge. So, be wasting your time if you come here for a keeper. Just won't know that out. But there's at least 2 in the embassies. Oh, there's a keeper out here. My bad. Okay, so I was misleading you. But yeah, there's definitely a keeper right here for anyone you know, so must have completely forgot about it. And I'm doing this mostly on pure one, but that would be my 4th keeper that I scanned. Just getting this all done. This keeper, well, he's all the way in the back where all the other embassies are, so the ambassadors are, so diplomats, whatever you call it. So there we go. We're gonna scan this guy. This will be my 5th keeper. So is that 5? I'm pretty sure that is now. Yep, definitely 5. I got a 20, as you can see. None in here. Right in his office, so not his office, so none in here in this guy's office, Executive Palin. So we just take a nice view of the Citadel on Mass Effect Legendary Edition. The 6th keeper that I'm gonna scan is right out this door. So right in the back here. That would be the 6th one that I'm going to, so now I'm going to leave the embassies area and I'm going to head out towards, next. I'm going to head over to the consort chambers and the emporiums before heading over to the tower. So, and I'm going to get a nice, shot of, we're going to get a nice explanation of the keeper here. So, I'm not going to be using any rapid transit for this, that way you can really make sure I don't skip over anything. My next stop is the financial district, so that way we can really find more keepers from here. So there's one right there, so that's my next target, near the consort's chamber. So keeper number 7, just outside the consort chambers in my order. To database. Pretty sure there's a keeper right up at the consort's area. I could be wrong. I don't think I'm allowed in there. I'll try talking to the attendants to see the consort.
You're with the Alliance? My brother's a private back on Earth. Hello again. The consort is very pleased with everything that you have done for her.
Any chance I can move up on her client list? I did help her out.
Yeah, she is grateful for your assistance. However, you have already been rewarded for helping her. The client list is a separate matter, and her schedule is completely booked for the next several months.
I think I'm done here.
Of course. Come back anytime.
I swear there was another keeper in there. So far, I am on 7. I have scanned 7 keepers. The one right outside the consort's chamber was number 7. So I'm actually gonna. Let's go up the steps here just for a bit. Most of this is mostly just me going through this blindly, so. But yeah, here's a keeper right here, number 8. Keeper number 8, right around the stairs that I'm scanning, right near the Emporium. Trying to get this done, so he counts. I love the Krogan statue. We need to come back here with Rex. So here we are at the Emporium. Here you got a keeper right behind the Emporium. So I'm going to go ahead and scan him. And there's no more back here, so we are at 9. I'm going to head over towards the bank for the next one. Don't know if there is one in there or not. Definitely not. Alright, this way is to the wards. We're not going to head there yet. We're going to head to the Citadel Tower. We get some interesting dialogue from Ravina about the Keepers.
Welcome to Presidium Tourism Terminal 2. You are standing near the base of the Citadel Tower, one of the Presidium's most recognizable and important structures. For your convenience, this terminal is programmed with information on the tower, the relay monument, and the Keepers.
I'd like to know more about the Keepers.
Little is known about these peaceful servants of the Citadel, though they are essential to the operation and maintenance of the entire station. Citadel regulations protect the Keepers against interference during the performance of their tasks. Failure to comply will result in harsh penalties. Keepers can be seen in all sections of the Citadel, but are typically found in and around the tower.
Any particular reason there are so many Keepers in this area?
The Keepers do not communicate with other species. It is assumed, however, that the tower houses the Citadel's primary control systems. Many of the station's systems, such as navigation and life support, function automatically. It is believed the Keepers operate those systems from inside the tower's inaccessible core. The Keepers also make frequent appearances in the Council Chamber itself, though they appear to be just passing through on their way to some other destination.
Tell me about the Citadel Tower.
Housing both the Council Chambers and Citadel Control, the tower is one of the most important buildings on the station. Access to these areas is restricted to those with the appropriate clearance.
What happens in Citadel Control?
Citadel Control handles all incoming and outbound transit. Every ship within 2,000 kilometers of the Citadel is under the jurisdiction of Citadel Control. At peak capacity, they are responsible for monitoring upwards of 1,000 vessels.
I'd like to hear more about the Council Chambers.
The business of the Council, which often has far-reaching effects on the galactic community, is conducted in a room at the apex of the Citadel Tower. The Council Chambers themselves are truly a magnificent sight to behold, though few get to experience the view in person. Typically, only the councilors, ambassadors, and high-ranking officials, along with various support staff, are allowed access.
What if someone has business with the Council?
The average citizen must go through the proper channels if they wish an audience with the Council. This is usually arranged through their respective ambassadors. Even then, few are given access to the actual Council Chambers. In most cases, the ambassador acts on behalf of the citizen.
What happens in Citadel Control?
Citadel Control. Every ship. At peak capacity, they are responsible for monitoring upwards of 1,000 vessels.
Tell me about the relay monument.
Discovered by the Asari who first arrived at the Citadel, the Relay Monument is one of the station's most interesting and controversial features. What is the meaning behind this striking piece of art? Is it a tribute to Prothean vanity? A reminder of their conquest of the galaxy through mass relay technology? Or perhaps it is a symbol of unity, a Prothean acknowledgement that the relays would eventually lead other species here to the Citadel. No one can say for sure, making the Relay Monument a favorite topic of discussion among academics and scholars.
That's all for now.
Thank you for using Avina. Have a pleasant day.
Alright, Keeper number 10. We are now halfway done, especially after learning more about the Keepers and other stuff. About the council, yeah. Anyways, we're gonna go inside.
Please do not disturb the Keepers.
Too late already on that, I already did 10 of them. I'm gonna head on inside the Citadel Tower.
In light of the recent attack on Eden Prime, many colonial investors are pulling their support for future projects. Proponents of expanded human colonization insist that Eden Prime was an isolated case. Nevertheless, colonist enrollment has dropped sharply. Many colonial proposals are on hold until backers have some reassurance that human colonies will be adequately protected.
This Keeper is more obvious and is actually where you get the actual mission, is by a Solarian that's trying to study the Keeper. So you scan this guy, and it's also right near the actual Citadel Rapid Transit Station, so I'm going to go ahead and scan him. For Keeper number 11. Should have been number 1, but I chose to wait on this, so that way I could actually scan and have access to all of them. Here's Keeper number 12, shortly off to the side. So, right off here. That's 12. Just as Avina said, they are mostly around. So there's some in the wards, but they're mostly around the tower. So. Don't believe there's anything here. Nope, not here. There's one right up next to the council chambers, at least. So just off to the right, or just down off to the left. So that's another. We're now on. We have now scanned 13. So I can't jump above there or anything. 14. It's down over here. Towards the entrance. Not sure if we come up on the right. None left in the tower, I believe. So we are now 14 away. Could be missing one.
We've tried to create organic environments back on the flotilla, but we lack the space for anything as grand as this.
Place I'm gonna go to is
Exogeny Corp recently released an official statement regarding their missing survey team in the Hades Gamma Cluster. According to the statement, the remains of the survey team were discovered not far from their abandoned research camp. There were no survivors. It is believed the researchers were the victims of a random attack by raiders or mercenaries. Names will be released after next of kin are notified.
I missed this one right outside the wards. Actually, I didn't get to this one, but this is right before it goes to the wards access, so be able to scan him just before heading towards the wards. Another reason why you want to avoid any type of fast travel or anything. I don't think if there's any up here. I can double check just to be sure. I don't believe there's nothing on the bridge, so we're gonna head down to the wards now. Straight up walking. So, I'm gonna try to cover everything I can and then head back up.
Coming up in a report later today, Emily Wong investigates corruption on the Citadel and uncovers a full-blown crime syndicate.
I believe there is there a keeper? Yeah, right there. Thought there was. There we go. We have now scanned 16 keepers. That's keeper 16. 15th one was just before entering the wards. My guide here, somewhat guide.
A Solarian excavation team has run into an unexpected problem after unearthing a Prothean dig site. Hanar protesters have blockaded the dig site, claiming that artifacts of the Enkindlers, as the Hanar call them, should not be disturbed. The excavation team has appealed to Hanar representatives on the Citadel to reach a diplomatic solution.
Heading towards the med clinic first. I don't know how many keepers are this way, but There's one right near the med clinic here, so that's one. So that's 17. I know there's one right outside of, right around the flux. I don't know how much by, like, say, markets, lower markets.
I need those supplies for my clinic. I can't.
You can and you will, or your story won't stay secret for long. Don't disappoint me, Doctor.
Oh, Commander Shepard. I didn't see you coming.
Every time I come in here, I see someone threatening you. Who was that?
Someone from my past. I can take care of it.
Just tell me what's going on.
I was fired by my previous employer for giving out free medical supplies to clinics like this. They never filed any charges. They just wanted me to leave without any fuss. But somebody must have found out. Now they are blackmailing me. I have to give them what they want. If the board finds out about my past, I could lose my license. They'll shut my clinic down.
You'll have to handle this one on your own.
I understand. It's my problem. I can take care of it.
I'll be going now.
Goodbye, Commander. Nice talking to you. Commander, I'm a bit busy right now with... excuse me, please.
I'll be going now.
Goodbye, Commander. Nice talking to you.
I'll help her out at the end of this. But for now, I am going back towards... Let's do the flux first. I know there's at least a couple around there, especially around the one... Yeah, gambling machine, so...
Still can't believe that could happen out in the open.
This keeper is right behind machines in the flux, so it's hard to miss, especially if you're doing another side quest. So, here we are, that's keeper 17, I believe. Is that 18? 18. Yeah, 18 scanners, 2 more to go.
Oh, sure, I can return that. Thanks. That's worked well since I bought it.
Here you have my 19th keeper right around the upper market, so scan him, good. One more keeper to go. Might be down, I believe it's downstairs. Not too certain. Oh, I know where that keeper is. Last keeper is actually more over towards Cora's den area, so Well, Fist Office to be exact, and this is the last keeper. Again, this is speculation for me. I might actually be between the very last keeper and then turn this assignment in. Here's the last keeper. Last keeper that I am scanning is right in the alleyway to this Presidium. So, Flux was... and... I believe the only thing I gotta do now for this is go ahead and... really nothing. This is the one that you get from the one Solarian just outside the Citadel. I got this very early in this playthrough, so I forget his name, but I'm gonna have this video uploaded anyways. So that's my playthrough, 20th. That's my playthrough. Somewhat doable guide of the Keepers. I'll probably do an actual video, but this is just me live streaming it right now on Twitch. So you can check out any future content such as Mass Effect 2 on over on Twitch. And until then, peace. I'm gonna get back to actually helping out, I guess, the doctor now. So that's that.
Commander, I'm a bit busy right now with... excuse me, please.
Give me the details. I'll deal with this guy who's threatening you.
I have to give some of my medical supplies to a merchant in the markets. They expect delivery today.
Give me your contact's name. I'll deal with this guy, whoever he is.
Deal with him? But won't they expose my past?
They won't bother you again. I guarantee it.
I see. Maybe it's better if I don't know anymore. I was told to speak with a merchant named Morlan, down in the markets. I really appreciate this, Commander. Thank you.
Don't worry. I'll take care of this.
Good luck, Commander. Be careful down there.
Let's take care of the doctor's problem. I believe it's in the lower markets.
Hello there. Welcome to Moorland's famous shop. You want many good supplies, yes?
You were expecting a delivery of medical supplies?
But I was told the doctor would be bringing them.
Things have changed, Moorland.
A change, but the doctor... I don't... This is not right, human.
Shut up, Moorland. I told Baines you'd screw this up.
What the hell's going on here? Who are you?
Leave the doctor alone, or you'll have to deal with me.
We can end this if you just bring me those supplies. Otherwise, I'll start telling people about the doctor's little secret.
Her secret stays buried, or I bury you.
Hey, hold on! I'm just the middleman. This is way more than I bargained for.
Thank you, human. It is good to see him humbled so.
What do you know about Baines?
I have never met him, human. I only worked with the one who spoke with the doctor.
Goodbye.
Yes, all right then. Good tidings to you, human.
I really wanted to have a gunfight here too. Oh well. Guess it's best to not have a bloody mess on a Citadel.
Commander, how did things go?
He won't be bothering you anymore.
Really? That's a great relief, Commander. Thank you. I can't pay you for your help, but I can give you a discount on any supplies you purchase here.
The thug said he worked for a man named Baines. Sound familiar?
Baines? I wonder if he means Armiston Baines. We worked together a long time ago.
What can you tell me about him?
Last I heard, the Alliance military was contracting him for some research in the Traverse.
Perhaps Captain Anderson will have some knowledge about this man.
We'll see what the captain can tell us.
I wish I could tell you more. Is there anything else I can help you with, Commander?
I'll be going now.
Goodbye, Commander. Nice talking to you.
Reporter Kalisa Al-Jilani recently attempted to land an interview with Commander Shepard, the first human Spectre. Commander Shepard answered difficult questions, demonstrating that under that military uniform is a keen diplomatic mind. We'll have exclusive footage later today.
One thing about that old Keeper scanning business is there is 20, but there's actually the 21st back there, so I believe you only need to scan, what, like 20 of them out of, there's at least 21 now that I just saw. I don't believe I scanned that Keeper heading out, or heading in between the wards and the CSEC. So, definitely, and actually no, I didn't do that on this, so. Out of the 20, there's 21 that you could possibly scan. Definitely not a hard assignment, but very easy. You get it done all at once. Let's head to the embassies now.
Yes, Commander?
What do you know about Armiston Baines?
Where did you hear that name? Never mind, I don't want to know. Baines is dead. Has been for quite some time.
So why are people talking like he's still alive?
It's not common knowledge. Military is keeping it under wraps. Baines was doing some high-level work for the Alliance. Stuff even I wasn't aware of. One day he turns up dead on a drifting scout ship. Everyone suspects it was foul play, but it was never officially investigated.
What can you tell me about the ship?
I don't know much about it. You should talk to Admiral Kahoku. One of his crews discovered Baines' body.
I spoke to Kahoku. He never brought it up.
You should mention Baines the next time you see him. See if he'll tell you anything. Is there anything else, Commander?
I should go.
I'll be here if you need anything.
Binary Helix has settled out of court with a Krogan group that had accused the Genetics Corporation of fraud. The Krogan group had contracted Binary Helix to perform studies with a long-range goal of curing their genetic sterilization. The group later sued for a return of investment money when the study produced no viable results.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in progress. Logged. The commanding officer is aboard. XO Presley stands relieved.